Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing today? I am just, of course, burning a little bit of sage and rose hips and lavender right now, just clearing out the space for everyone. This is, I think, the second time I go live. So I'm just going to wait for everyone to get their notifications and come on up. Let's just come here. Hi, everybody. How you guys doing today? Were any of you on the live last night on Instagram? Hello. Yes. How you guys feeling after the live on Instagram last night? Is everybody doing okay? Great. Okay. So, WO. Just writing your names down. If you guys are open for a reading, if you have a question, or if you just, I can just pull 2 or 3 cards. Looks like you two are the only ones here right now, but that's okay. It's still a little bit early. I just want to give enough people a chance to come in and see if they're going to want a reading today. All right, ladies. So did you have any questions about yesterday? Hey guys, hi. I'm sharing now. It's got you thinking. Okay. That's good. That's not a bad thing. You should start journaling as well. I don't know. That's helped me a lot with a lot of different things. And you can go back and double check everything. I have a lot of journals now, so it's a lot of journals to go back and check up on as well. All right. You've been told to do that. Good. See, like-minded people. So for anyone that's new, anyone that's here that's probably not on the chat, I'm White Iris, Blanca Iris, and I have been doing these streams for a couple of months now, not a full year yet. And I have been, I've had these gifts for my entire life. If you were on Instagram last night, you know my entire life. I can see people in different dimensions, in a different veil, time jump, aliens, everything. So anything and everything under the same woo-woo tent, as regular people would call it. And I've always been able to speak to them. Awesome, Debbie-O. Awesome. I'm glad you did that. And I've always been able to speak to them, and I've always been able to see them and interact with them. And, when you go to sleep, you have more of a chance to see them and to see other things as well. And it's just something that I've always been able to do. Like we were saying yesterday, when we come into this world, into this life, we choose to come in and we choose to do the things that we are doing. So there's no reason to even question it or even be like, I'm not sure why this is going on. It's because I chose it. I chose it before I came. And I know that I'm doing it for a reason, which is really great. Can you guys hear me okay? Just give me a thumbs up if you can hear me okay. Yes, okay. So if you are looking to have a reading, one question, reading, anything like that, you just have to come on the chat and let me know that you are open for one. I said like the first 20 people, but you know, I'm going to try to stay on as long as I can. Yeah, I already have you written down, Yolanda. Okay. Yeah, so we're just going to keep it at the free readings. That's what I'm going to be doing. Just free readings. If you have a question, you can ask a question, and we'll go into some general stuff as well, and just see the state of how things are going on the planet. All right, so we have. I knew you guys would be open. Yolanda, you know, Debbio, and Loretta. Okay, and Giovanna, you have a question? Hey, Nancy, how are you guys? Nancy's on from Well Last Kitchen. That's a very general question, young lady. But I can ask to find out. You try to be a little more specific. That would be great. Nancy, did you are you okay? Are you okay to come on, or you just want to stay in the chat? Job, okay. Okay. I mean, I got David and Goliath, and you know, with David and Goliath, Goliath was a big guy. He was supposed to be a giant, and he beat Goliath. He beat Goliath. So with that card, what I'm seeing is whatever it is that you're looking to do, you will triumph. If you're looking to move up in the current job that you have, or if you're looking to move to a different job, then whichever one that it is, you'll be able to do it. And it'll be okay. Now, remember, everything happens in divine timing. My suggestion to you, Giovanna, is manifestation. So when you manifest as if you already have what you're looking for. So don't say, I wish I had this, or I wish my job had that. No, say my job has XYZ. In my job, I'm able to do XYZ. In my job, I'm able to do. So that's how you have to manifest the things that you want. So I'll give you guys an example, which I gave this example in my last reading, which was recorded. There's this gorgeous hiking trail that's about 1.5 miles from my house. And I can drive by there, I see it, but there's no place to park. So when I first moved down here, you know, I walk my dog all the time. I said, you know, they should really have a sidewalk that takes you all the way to the hiking trail, because the sidewalk stops abruptly and then you're on the street. So what I did was that I would manifest it every single time I would drive by. Wow, it's going to be great when that sidewalk gets put in. Wow, it's going to be great. I can't wait to see the new sidewalk. It's going to be gorgeous. It's going to be, you know, when they put that sidewalk in, it's going to be put in the right way, the right time, you know, the first time. You know, and I kept saying that as if the sidewalk was already there. And lo and behold, in February, end of February, beginning of March, they started to put in a sidewalk. And now we're in April, the sidewalk is almost there. They have almost finished the sidewalk all the way to that hiking trail that within the next month or so, I'll be able to walk the dog over there and take that hiking trail. So, Giovanna, when you're manifesting, you're going to manifest as if you already have it done. If it's a new job or if it's a promotion, it's going to be that new job, not that new job. Is going to be, you know, in my job, I'm able to do XYZ. In my job, I'm able to do this. My job is exactly what I'm looking for. My job fills me with inspiration. and you keep on going like that, and you say it as if you already have it. Okay. So just do that every single time when you see yourself going into, I would like, or I would want. Stop it right there, take a breath, and then reword it as if you already have the new job. Okay. And remember that you are all just catching up to it. So it's already happened. It's already done. You're catching up to the new job. Okay. I hope that helps. Okay. Let me just look at, oh, you're driving home. Okay. No worries. Oh, Loretta, you want to know if you can help fix your house this year? Okay. Let's see. And that's, yes, you claim it. And that's something that you can do as well, Loretta. Very, very big on manifestation. I'm very, very big on seeing things as if it is already done. One of the things that you want to do, Loretta, is picture your house the way you want it to be. Even like look up pictures, look at things, look at the furniture that you're going to buy, look at it, get pictures of those things as if you've already purchased them and it's already here. Looks positive. I got a positive card here. This is creation, the soul, creation of a living being, and that's positive. Manifesting is the best way to go. It's the same thing with Loretta. Like if you're getting a loan, let's say to fix up the house, and you're going to get the loan, go in as if you already got that loan. Okay, don't stand around saying, I hope I get accepted. I hope I get that loan. I hope. No, I'm coming in because I already have the loan and I am just claiming it. I am just, it's already happened and it's catching up to it. 3 of chalices, wedding a canna. So you are going to be able to fix your house and you're going to have a little party. I don't know if it's going to be a wedding, but you'll have a nice housewarming party or a celebration to celebrate the fact that you fixed up your house. So that's pretty cool. However you're going to do it, don't sit on the outcome on how it has to be. Go with the flow, do your manifestation, start looking at what it is that you want, how you want it to look, how it's going to be, because you want to make sure that you have a clear picture in your mind for the universe. Okay. I hope that helps, Loretta. Wow, Ascension of Jesus. Look at that. You have all positive cards, Loretta. Yolanda's still thinking about her question. Cool. That's okay. I mean, we can always do a general reading, Yolanda, if you can't think of one. You're welcome, Loretta. You let me know how it goes, okay? Remember, positive thoughts, positive manifestation. D, your niece. Let's see. Let me use this deck here because I want this. It's probably going to be a yes or no question. Okay. Will her niece be coming to live with her soon? Will her niece be coming to live with her soon? Will her niece be coming to live with her soon? Will her niece be coming to live with her soon? And when I'm doing a yes or no question, I like to pull at least 3 cards because I want to make sure that it's consistent with the yes or no. If I get 3 yeses, we're good. If I get 2 yeses and a no, it's a maybe. So let's see. I have 2 yeses so far, Debbie. D, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I said Debbie that she had a huge reading yesterday. So, all right. One more card for D, please. One more card for D. Oh, wow. Okay. It's maybe. So I have a couple of yeses and a couple of no's fill out, and then the maybe card fill out. So it's not 100%. If this is really what you want, I'm going to tell you the same thing. Manifest, manifest, manifest. You're going to manifest it. You're going to fix up that room for her. You're going to make sure that You are thinking of how life is going to be when she comes to live with you, all of the things that you're going to do together. See it as she's already here with me. Because right now it's maybe. It can shift either way. Remember that with the readings, what you're getting is where we're at right now. Where we're at right now. So anything can change tomorrow, even later on in the afternoon, because this goes by our consciousness. So make sure that when you are manifesting D, you say her name. You know, it's not when she gets here. No, it's she and I will be doing this. She and I will be going here. If you go like to your favorite bakery, I can't wait. She and I will be coming here together. Those are the things that you need to manifest and to bring into fruition so that it can move towards the yes. All right, Dee? And yes, Phoenix, I'll add you on. And if you have a question, great. But if not, I can always just do a general reading. So you guys let me know if you just want to have a general reading or if you have a specific question, okay? Let's go general. Okay, Yolanda. Oh, we have the sun, triumph. Yolanda. The triumphal entry to Jerusalem. Now, I want to tell you guys, yes, this is triumph, the entry to Jerusalem. But remember what happened when he got there, okay? He got savage on those people that were selling that had put together a market in his father's house. So, Yolanda, this is very good, but you might need to go savage on some people. I don't know what's going on, Yolanda. Is there somebody you need to put in their place? Because if there is, it's time for you to do it. But you're going to be triumphant in whatever it is that's going on. So let's get another card for Yolanda. So 6 of chalices, I have Jesus and the children. Which is great because this is where he tells the kids, you know, the kingdom of God belongs to them. All right. So you're backed up. You're backed up by your people. You're backed up by your ancestors on whatever it is that you need to do. Hello, Wanda. How are you? And here we go. The high priest. Girl, you are high priestess. Whatever it is that you're doing, keep doing it because you are going to be good. All right. You have people watching you. You have people that are going to be taking care of you. So you don't have to worry about it. And we have the 8 of grains, the craftsman. So that means you're going to have work to do. There's a lot of things that you're going to be learning, not only things that you want to learn, but things that you're going to be learning in the astral realm to help you along the way with everything that is going to be coming through. And then the tower. So tower moments are not bad things. There are times when we need to reflect when things are going on. But to me, this is more whoever it is that you need to put your foot down with, they're going to be going through their tower moment. So you take care of what you need to take care of, baby. Okay. And then I think I saw Phoenix had a question because I did add him. Let me see. Is there any good news coming in for me? If so, what? Good news. So you must have something specific. Let's see. What is Phoenix's specifics? You don't have to say if you don't want to. I'm just asking your higher self. Let's see. They're telling me to switch over to the yin and yang cards. Or no, the clarifying life situations. Let's see. And of course, so we have seed of potential. You need to plant a seed of potential and nurture whatever it is that you're looking to do. And we also have desert of isolation. So you need to be a little bit of a hermit and make space for yourself and not spend so much time with other people and being that yes man that you are. Hold on. A card fell down, so I want to see what it is. Ignite your creation. So whatever you're doing, there's a seed of potential and they're telling you to ignite your inspiration. Okay. Right here. So when the universe sends us an inspiration, it's not only to one person, they send it out to everyone because they want to make sure that it goes out to as many people so that someone will act on it. Okay. So whatever it is that you're thinking of doing, whatever creation it is, whatever, imagination, manifestation that you're looking to do, you need to go ahead and start seeding that. You have a lot of potential. You have to manifest what you're looking for. You have to make sure that you're fueling that imagination. And a little bit of that is going to be you going into hermit mode and looking at what you want to do and what you feel. I have you on here already, Dora. And whatever it is that you feel that you're looking to, whether it's, I think it's a business that you're looking to do, if I'm not mistaken, but whatever it is, it's time for you to bring that into fruition. So one thing that Bashar says, Bashar is an entity that is channeled by Daryl Anka. He says, not a business. Okay. He says that whatever it is that you are looking to do, take that as far as it needs to go. Well, whether it's a business or it's love, I see here that you just have to go ahead and put the seeds in. All right. But you do need to do some hermiting. It's a new job, whatever it is, hermit, start working on yourself, do the things that you need to do for you, and start igniting the creation on whatever it is, whether it's love, whether it is work, your family, on whatever it is. Start using your imagination, start using your creation, and start putting in the seeds of potential. All right. So you can have the idea of whatever it is that you want to do, but unless you do the work, you're not going to get there. Okay, Phoenix. If there's something specific that you're looking to do, that you have a question on, but you don't want to go over it here, you can always send me an email. Okay, Phoenix. I hope that helps. I want to get just one more for clarification for you, Phoenix. Okay. I am going to get the Cosmic Insights. I just want to get one card to see what this one says for you, Phoenix. Okay. I did add you, Angelic, and I did add you, Dora. Hold on. Just one card, please. One card for Phoenix. Telling me just... Oh. Are you looking at this? Are you looking at this, Phoenix? Commitment? Love spell? You've been bewitched? I don't know. Mira eso. That's 2 hearts. That's 2 rings. I'm going to leave it at that for you, Phoenix. I hope that answered your question. All right. Let me see. Hold on. I'm just trying to see the questions here. And Debbie, because I had you from the beginning, did you just want a regular reading, just a general reading? baby. Well, that got very specific, didn't it? And I'm getting very hot. Very hot. Spirit is like, ooh. All right, Debbie O. I'm just going to do a general for you, Debbie. I haven't seen you in a minute. Yes, love or healing, general. Okay. And Debbie, just correct me if I'm wrong, because there were 2 Debbies. There was Debbie Texas, and then it was you. Did I do the chakra healing for you, or was it for Debbie Texas? Nancy, maybe you remember, because I know that we were all pretty heated after that with the chakra healing. Oh, you are Debbie, Texas. I'm so sorry, because every time you pop up, I always see Debbie, Texas. I didn't see the O. Okay. Okay, baby. So it was for you that we did a chakra healing last night. How do you feel after that? Yes. Okay. I have you on the list, Jasmine. Don't worry. I can do a general for you. She's the same. It's different because on Instagram you see the Texas, but then here you don't see Texas on here. Ooh. Oh wow, 9 of chalices. So we have celebration, the feast of Prim. And then we also have the King of Grains. Joseph in charge of Egypt. Remember, Joseph had the premonitions about the 7 years where they weren't going to have enough food, and he made sure that they stored the grain for the entire country. Okay, let's see. What's this? Do I keep these two? No. Okay, not this one. Do you want me to switch to another one? Hold on. We're doing the yin and yang for you, Debbie. You slept good. Oh, good, good, good. Timing card. So we have a timing card for you, Debbie. The summertime, activity, goals, and progress, life force energy. It could be anything new, a new pet, a new home. It could be anything. Are we being specific? Let's see. So I do have abundance and windfall for you, gifts and celebrations. So that's another one with the celebrations here. So it's always great when two different decks come up with the same thing. And then we have, again, the timing card. And we do have forgiveness and apology. So either there's something that you need to forgive, or there's someone that is going to come and ask you for forgiveness. So I'm not 100% sure there. Let me get one more card. One more card for Debbie. Ace of Fire, passion, new starts, new attractions, new creations. So that could be something here with the summertime. Okay. That could be with the timing card for the summer. So I would suggest that whatever is going on, Debbie, you make sure that you take time out for yourself. Make sure that you do what you need to do to prepare yourself, to have everything that you need for yourself. Fill your cup first, so that when this celebration, this passion and abundance and everything that's coming comes to you and you are fulfilled. Remember, you need to be fulfilled yourself before you can go ahead and decide that you want a relationship. Everybody wants to be in a relationship. I mean, not me, I'm good. Everybody wants to be in a relationship, but we don't think about whether or not we are in the right, we are personally, mentally, spiritually, physically able to be in our own skin. So you have to be in your own skin first, love yourself first, before you can go ahead and ask for that other person to come in. Because remember, this is going to be a mirror of you. And if you're all effed up, you're going to find somebody who's effed up. And then you're going to wonder why. It's going to be your mirror, and it's going to be your lesson that you need to learn. And I think I saw someone else that said they wanted to know if the Kanisha, am I saying that right? If I'm not, just let me know. I don't want to butcher the words here. September, yeah, because that's still summertime. So I don't know, girl. I don't know. Nancy, share. All right, let's see. Oh yeah, thank you. I love my gray. I've had gray since I was like 17 years old. So I got stuck with the short and gray hair. Everybody else in my family got the dark hair gene. So they're in their 50s with dark hair still. Now, I thought I saw that someone had a question before. Just want to see. All right. So let's see. I think it was Dora. She said, general, please. Yes. Okay. Even though I put the information like on slow-mo, it's still a little fast. Well, I'm going to be honest with you. If he's disappeared, it's because he's no longer in your vibrational feed. And quite honestly, honey, why you want to know what's going on with him? Ain't that important? We need to know. You need to know what's going on with you. This is what I'm talking about. Forget about that. Forget about the past. Forget about what happened. Cut those ties, baby. Because that's the only way you're going to be able to move on to a real relationship. Situationships, no, honey. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No, baby. Okay? I'm going to give you a reading on you and what you need and what you're going to do, because that's what's important. Be reading on no people. Girl, why do you want to know? No. It's a situationship. You got out of that. Don't go there again. All right. So for Dora, I have the 6 of Candles. This is a triumph. So this was when Israel went to take over Jericho. And for 7 days, they walked around Jericho with the Ark of the Covenant and everything. And on the 7th day, all the walls came crumbling down. So whatever it is that you're doing, those walls are going to come crumbling down, baby. Okay? You got to focus on you, baby. Okay? All right. Now, Dora, whatever it is that you're going through, you are going to be triumphant. Those walls are going to come crumbling down, and you are going to be in a good place, baby. Yup. Listen to Nancy. Nancy has the plan right there. Nancy knows what's going on. And then here we go. Page of Feather. Esther saves the Jews. That's you right there. Look how gorgeous she is, Dora. She saves the Jewish people. Check it out. Check it out. That's you right there, honey. All right? She is a queen. All right? She is the person that single-handedly, a woman, does the work. All right? This is you. You do the work. You're there. You're the person that people come to. You're the person that has the knowledge. Don't sell yourself short at any point, okay? And then we have Joseph. Remember Joseph in the coat of many colors? This is his 7 brothers. They were jealous of him, and they were jealous of all of the attention that he got and everything. But even with everything that they did to him, he still became an important person. He still overcame all of that. So you have overcome so much, Dora, in your life. Do not sell yourself short. This is you right here. You're queen. Make sure that you you cut ties with all of the stuff that happened to you. Make sure that you go ahead and you release those people with love and light. Cut those ties. Don't let them take that energy away from you. And remember, you are always a queen. Girl, look at yourself in the mirror every morning and say, I am a queen. Okay? Because that's the only way that you're going to move forward and to realize that you are worthy. You're worthy of anything and everything that you want in this world. Okay? Don't let anybody tell you that you're not. That gets me heated. Don't let anyone put you down. Don't let anyone tell you that you are not. You are worthy of anything and everything that you're looking for. Okay, let's see. So Angelique, because she was actually on here before you, Kanjia. So just give me a minute. I had Angelique and Jasmine. Angelique and Jasmine, you guys are still here? Angelique? I'm just looking to see. I just want to make sure if you had a question. Oh, yeah. My question is, what are intentions for you? I'm pulling the romance cards. Because if I'm not mistaken, this is romance, correct? Now, one thing I want to tell you guys, when it comes to romance, remember, yes, I love a good love story. Yes, I love all the things that happen in a good love story. But don't forget about the red flags. No matter what a person's intentions have for you, if they have red flags, then they have red flags. So I do see romance and I do see closure. So the romantic surprises are on the horizons, and not all connections are meant to be except closure. So did you just recently have a breakup, or did you just recently think that there was somebody that liked you, but it was just not meant to be? You know, you were just supposed to be friends. If that's the case, just accept that and accept the closure. But I feel that you have romance coming up, romance on the horizon. Yep. You need healthy boundaries when falling in love. And heartbreak. Heartbreak is a part of human experience until it passes. So that's part of your closure. So did you just recently come through a breakup? Maybe that's what it looks like. I mean, I say recent. It could have happened 6 months ago, and it still feels like it's recent for us. Yeah, that's usually what it is, Nancy. It's a lot of times our parents don't know how to love, and that's something that we need to learn. They do the best that they can with the information that they have, and sometimes the information that they have isn't the best information. And surprise, romantic surprises are on the horizons. Be open to them. So you have 2 cards about heartbreak and closure, but you have 2 cards about romance. Now, romance is coming for you again. Be sure that this closure is already done. Be sure that you're not looking back at this, because if you are looking back at this, this isn't going to happen. All right. And it doesn't necessarily need to be the person at your job either. I know you think that the person at your job doesn't like you, but when it comes to other people, let me go back if I can see what his higher self is saying. BH. Who is BH? I'm not sure what to make of her. So I think he's just trying to figure you out. Oh, okay. He's the guy that you're dating. I see. Yeah, he's trying to figure you out, but I see heartbreak, but then I also see romance. So just be careful. Be very careful with this person that you're dating right now. Make sure that you are in it with open eyes. Make sure that if there are any red flags, you don't dismiss them, because red flags do not get better as the time goes on. Red flags get worse. Okay? You do not want to sit there and say, well, you know what? Things will get better, or, you know, XYZ will change later on. That's not how it happens. I want you to be I want you to look at this person with open eyes, and yes, have an open heart, but also use your mind as well. If you see red flags, get out of Dodge, because a better thing is waiting for you down the road. All right. I'm going to leave it at that. Okay. Hold on a second. I had Jasmine before. Jasmine, are you still here? I'm looking for Jasmine to see if she had a question or if it was just general. If you could just pop back in, Jasmine, I just want to make sure, because I think you were like in the beginning. Message was retracted. Do you just want me to do a general reading for you, Jasmine? Just say yes or no, like Y or N, if you're still here. Okay, so I'm going to get back to Kanisha, the Kanisha. And again, I hope I'm saying this right, because that's the last person before Denise. And yes, you can still come in and ask more questions. Ask questions if you just got on. I'm just going to be doing general and free stuff today. Okay. So let's see. And then Denise, you're next after him. Sorry if the cards are very loud. Okay, let's see. What do we need to know? Okay, so I'm going to tell you one thing right now. I see the question that you just asked. Why are we so rushing to get into another relationship? You have a lot of work to do for you. Okay? So I know that, you got a lot of times people don't want to hear this. You need to go into hermit mode, and you need to start working on yourself, and you need to start working on what it is that you need to do for yourself. You have a lot of work to do for yourself. You have to learn to love yourself first. You have to learn, and again, we all have free will. And yes, you've been through it though. We've all been through it though. I've been through it. We've all been through it. We've been through things that are unimaginable. But what I'm trying to get to you, yes, D. What I'm trying to get to you is that before you can go into another relationship, you need to work on the relationship that you have with yourself. You need to understand and realize that there's a lot of work that you need to do. You don't want someone who's going to mirror you at this point in time right now. If you have a lot of issues with yourself, with your self-esteem, if you have negative thought process, if you have, low self-esteem, negative thought process, things like that, you're going to get somebody who's in the same boat. That's what's going to happen. And what you don't want is to attract a narcissist, because narcissists will see that. It's like a shark in the water and they smell blood. So that is not what you want. If you want to keep learning lessons, it's totally up to you. You have free will. But you have to look at yourself, be in love with yourself, be in love with what you need, be in love with what you want, be in love with you, be in love with yourself to the point that when you're sitting home alone and you're watching a movie or you're doing something, you are the happiest that you can be. When you are in that state, then you will attract that person that is the right person for you, that will mirror you in only the positive, most loving light. Because if you want someone to love you the way you love you, you got to check that out. Because if you don't love yourself that well, you're not going to find somebody who's going to love you the same way. All right. And look, all of us have been through trauma. All of us have been through things that, have messed us up. But we have to do the work. We have to look at ourselves. Okay. Girl. All right. Hold on a second. Let me get one more card for you, baby. Once you master what you want, you will have celebration. Yeah, look at this. You need to go into yourself. You need to go into hermit mode. You need to do the work for you. Okay? That's okay. Okay, so I'm going to tell you something. It's not very popular, but I wouldn't even worry about having flings, baby. Okay? I would not worry about that either. You need to do what you need to do for you. You haven't been alone for almost 2 years because you said I just flings here and there. So that's not being alone, honey. Okay? Being alone is actually doing the work, being with yourself, loving yourself, and not going out there to have any flings, to be interacting. You know why? Because when you have a fling with someone, when you decide to have that's an exchange of your soul, honey. That's an exchange of every partner that person's had. That's an exchange of every partner you've ever had. You don't know what demons that person's bringing into you. You don't know what you're going to be switching back and forth. That's why you need to be alone with yourself. You can have friends. You know, you can do a lot of things, but the interaction, the exchange of your soul, that's something that you have to be very, very guarded with, because you don't know what you're bringing into your soul from that other person. You just don't know. So when I say being alone, I mean being alone. Not no flings. You haven't been alone for 2 years, baby, because you've been having flings. Okay. So I'm just saying we need. Okay. Pop Queen also had questions. Nancy. So we have Denise. Let me go back up. I think Denise had a question. What is the best decision for my children and I? Okay, I'm switching decks. So I see that you will be coming into abundance. You have to see energy. Money is energy. Money is like anything else, and you want it to flow, and you want it to flow towards you at all times and not be trapped. Now you have a lot of old conditioning that needs to be released. So old stories, past cycles, blame, shame, guilt, all of those things those things need to move on. And make sure that you're spending time with your children. You're finding abundance and joy in everything that you do with them. But the question is, what is the best decision for you, for them? And it's a little hard. Let me see if I can get into your higher self. Hey, Denise, how are you today? So when you say what is the best decision for you and your children, what are you meaning? What are you meaning? So I see protection. She said I need to protect myself. So you need protection for you and your children. This is very personal. Do you want me to keep going, Denise? You need to protect your energy field. You need to protect your children's energy fields. There's someone in your life that's inflexible, does not want change, does not want things to move around, old conditioning, old. Okay. So Denise, we all have free will. I understand what it is that you're going through. I understand what it is that you need to do for your children. What I'm going to tell you, without getting too personal, is, yeah. So I would move, and I would go to I would move, but then I would also make sure, and you understand that what your children see in your life is what the condition that is going to make their life in the future, if you understand. Remember that what our kids see from us, the situations that we're in, the situations that they're present for, those are the things that will make them or break them. So what's most important, and the decision you need to make for your children, is that you get out of whatever situation it is that you're in, and then show them unconditional love. Not conditional love, not I'll love you if you do your homework, I'll love you. No, unconditional love. Yes, I'm gonna show you how to do this now. Yes, it's okay for you to be upset and for you to cry, and mommy's gonna show you how you can do better. Yes, it's okay for XYZ to happen. Mommy's gonna show you, how you can turn that around. I would do the move and I would start fresh, brand new, and include your kids in it. Make them feel like they have some input, and make them feel like, you know, it's important. Not show them by them having input that it is important for you, for them to be safe, to be happy, and to be a part of your life as well. Okay. What happened? My screen froze, and I forgot to say that does answer my question about any good news. The card. No, hello. Okay. Okay. All right. So I have. Hold on. I hope I'm answering everybody's questions. You guys let me know if I'm not, because you know this is like very general. Yes. Okay. D's next. Can I get a general reading? General reading for D. General reading for D. General reading for D. Let's see. Oh. Okay. So it looks like you're going through tests right now. Because I have the test of Satan, and oh, you're welcome, honey. And it's up to you if you want to keep going through the same tests, or if you're going to understand that there's a lesson for you to learn here and for you to move forward. And then I have Esther. So once you're done with those tests, baby, this is you, Esther, the queen. It looks like you're going through it, or you just came out of it recently, out of those tests. So correct me if I'm wrong, baby. Oh, one more card, please, for D. One more card for D. You know what? I'm going to switch decks. I'm going to go to, for you, D, I'm going to go to the Medicine Woman Oracle deck. That's the one I'm going to use next for you. Want to see what Mother Earth has to say for you. You know, those are chakra sound bowls. So I do sound baths, and I do chakra healing as well. Speaking out, your voice is released. Express yourself frankly. So you did just come out of it, D. Yeah, because that's what this one's saying right there. So you're expressing yourself. Your throat chakra is open, and you're letting people know who D is. Yep, healing family lines. That's what you're doing. With what you're going through, what you just came out of, you're healing family lines. You're freeing yourself from the secrets. You're discovering who you are, hidden treasures from your heritage as well. One more card for D. One more card, please, Mother Earth. Let's see. What are we saying, Gaia? The male principle. Step towards reconciling with the masculine that is before you. So remember, we all have male and female. We're all yin and yang. So you just need to reconcile with that part of you. And remember that we've been here many, many times over. We've been men. We've been women. We've been rocks. Okay. Yes. We've been everything under the sun. So you need to reconcile with your yin and your yang. There's two sides to us always, the dark and the light side. So you just need to reconcile with that. And you've been on a long journey. One more card for D. One more card for D, please. Come on, ancestors. Let's get going. Oh, they're telling me the dragons want to talk. Dragons. Let's get some dragons for D. Let's see. What do the dragons have to say for D? I love me my dragons. Okay. Top card. Surrender. Letting go of the darkness. There you go. Look how beautiful that earth dragon is. I would say go out for walks. Go out for hikes. Be in nature. Ground yourself. Okay. And make sure that you're taking out the time for yourself. Now that you've gone through it, you've been through it, you've done all of that. You might have things that might pop up here and there. Mother Earth is here for you. Mother Earth will take care of you. So make sure that you're grounding and that you're doing whatever you need to do for you. Okay, baby? And then we had, ooh, let me go back to Pop Queen, because Pop Queen had a question. Are you still here, Pop Queen? Here we go. Girl. Y'all, look, my beautiful queen, my beautiful soul. Let's see what the dragons have to say. Let's pop one of the cards from the dragon. Now, it's more important to me to know how you are doing, Pop Queen. Oh, K-pop queen, okay? I guess you like K-pop. My daughter's a K-pop, like, encyclopedia of knowledge. Let's see, what do the dragons have to say for K-pop queen? Erica, yes. Transformation and defining yourself. So what does this mean for you? What this means is that, who are you? Sorry, guys. Do you know who you are? Do you know deep down inside exactly who you are? You should be transforming. You should be defining yourself. You should be concentrating on yourself, on who you are, on who it is that you want to be. This is what I'm getting for you. And who you are. Perfect. So let me get Mother Earth for you, K-pop queen. Let me see. Let's see. What does Mother Earth have to say for you? What does Mother Earth have to say for Pop Queen? Let's see. And I'm speaking to your higher self, and your higher self is like, I need to get it together. All potentialities. I opened the dance of synchronicities. So you have a lot of potential, a lot of potentialities, but you need to concentrate on yourself and on what it is that you want to do with your life. Deep listening. I invite you to inner silence where the world resonates. This is all about you. Okay. This is all about your inner work, your inner child work. And I'm pulling the inner child work deck. Remember what I said before. You attract who you are in that moment in time. You need to look at yourself and you need to see if you attract somebody at the moment in time to where you're at right now, what do you see? Do you see someone that loves themselves? Do you see someone that no matter what's going on is in love with me? Is that who you are? You love yourself no matter what. You wake up in the morning and you're like a crazy person and you can look at yourself in the mirror and say, I love you. Can you look at yourself in the mirror and say, I love you without looking away, without even having self-doubt? Can you look at yourself in the mirror and say, you are awesome, you are amazing, and not have that negative self-thought? Can you look at yourself in the mirror and know that you are a perfect bitch? Because that's what you want to attract. Because the person that you attract that's like that is going to give you the love that you need. If you can't even look at yourself in the mirror and say that you love yourself, if you can't even have that positive self-talk, you're going to attract someone who's going to be exactly the same. And that's negative. You don't want that type of relationship. Now, we all have free will. If you want to continue in that sort of cycle of learning, that's perfectly fine. But then that would be up to you. Find your haven. There is a place of wonder waiting just for you. And look at that. Just go through the cave. You just have to walk through. You just have to walk through, okay? Yes, you are. The sheer act, and this is what I always tell people, the sheer act of us being here on this planet makes us worthy of anything and everything that we want and of anything and everything that we can manifest. We are kings and queens, and we are the ones that decide the type of life that we want to live. Seek guidance in this. Look, You deserve to be seen. Accept what is. Get lost in yourself. It's all about you and your childhood, and it's all about you accepting who you are, accepting what you've gone through in your life, and not only accepting it, understanding what the lessons were, and then being able to let things go with love and light, and cutting all of those ties so that they don't siphon that energy from you. Because whenever you are holding on to what's happened to you in your past, you are still feeding that person. You're still feeding that situation. So you have to let go for you. That's right. That's right. Exactly. Exactly. All right. So K-pop queen, I know it's not what you were looking for, but it was what you needed at this time, honey. Okay. All right. So there was someone else that had a question. Erica, I think it was. Yes. She said a general reading. Let me go back. And when I call you a man or a woman or anything, I see your soul. So I don't see what you physically look like. I'm looking at the soul that you have. Okay. Okay. So just general then, Erica, correct? All right. First, I'm going to pull a dragon card for you, Erica. Okay, baby? Let's see. Ooh. Invention, burning with passion. Girl, the red dragon. Somebody's burning with passion. General love, please. Well, that's the first card, burning with passion. So you must be burning with passion, honey. I don't know what to tell you. Let's get the love deck and see what comes up on the love deck. I'm single. Yes, baby. Single and ready to mingle is what I hear. True love. So deep and enduring. I have secrets. Something is hidden from you. Someone isn't being truthful. So there might be someone who actually has feelings for you, but they're not saying anything. They're very, very quiet about it. Okay. And you may know who this person is. Let me see what this one says. Baggage. So emotional baggage can weigh down relationships. Unpack it. And this could be both you and the other person. Remember to work on your baggage, work on your past, work on everything that you need to work and make sure that you cut those ties. Okay. And make sure that they're doing it too, because you don't want to attract anybody. Love is great and everything, but I do not want to attract anyone that's gonna be bringing me down. Okay, I'm in too good of a place right now for that. Now we also have friendship, so it could be something that doesn't go into romance with this particular person. And then I do have that you will meet a new person. You are going to be meeting someone new at like a night out, at dinner, something like that. You never know. Now, what I don't want you to do, Erica, is to be like, every time you're going to go out, is today the day I'm going to meet him? Oh my God. Is the day today I'm going to meet her? We need to let go of expectations. So I want you to live your life. I want you to do your work as if nothing was going on. And when you at least expect it, that's when it will happen. Okay. Healing journey for 2 years. Perfect, girl. Perfect. And then it does have something with trust. So be very mindful of people and the people that you trust. Guard your heart a little bit. Okay, Erica? Now, I thought I saw something else. Well, unfortunately, Pop Queen, what the thing is that I got nothing for either one. All I got was about you. That's the ancestors just want you to focus on you and nothing else. So again, you're not look, with these readings, you're not always going to get the answer that you want, but you're going to get the answer that you need at that moment in time. And the thing is that the ancestors, and these are your ancestors too, because they come through loud and clear. They're going to say what they want to say. And one of your ancestors was like, why does he keep it? Why does that answer? Why? Just why? That's all I kept hearing. Like, why? So they want you to focus on you and only you. Okay. That's what they want you to do. Don't worry about what this person's thinking about you. Don't worry about what that person's thinking about you. Don't worry about that. When you are ready 100% for love, love will come looking for you, and it will be in divine timing. Okay. Divine timing is everything. Manifestation is everything. So make sure that you're manifesting the right things. It's not, well, this is not what I want in a partner. No. My partner is going to be this type of person. My partner is going to have this. My partner is going to have that. My partner is going to X, Y, Z. And sooner or later, you will attract the right person. But first, you got to concentrate on you. Okay. Let's see. Shalu. Now, again, with these readings, my love, your ancestors are going to give you what you need at this moment in time. And it's not always going to be what you want. So first, I'm going to pull a dragon card from the dragon deck, and I'm going to see what they say. Okay. Ooh. Timing. So we have the gray dragon here. So it's all about timing right now for you. Now I am going to pull the romance deck for you though, as well. So what do we need to know? What does she need to know, guys? What does she need to know? Hold on. What do we need to know? What do we need to know? Okay, for Shalu, what do we need to know? What do we need to know? What does she need to know, guys? What does she need to know? So I keep hearing not everything is as it seems. Not everything is as it seems. So be very, very wary of what it is that's going on around you. There could be secrets. So be mindful of that. And none of the romance cards want to fall out. Okay, so we're going to let go of the romance. I'm sorry, honey. Go on an adventure, and today's the day to try something daring. So again, this is all about you. You need to do more for yourself. You need to go on adventures, be present, and have clarity in the present moment. It seems like you think about the future a lot. Run wild with your inner child. Do I keep these? No, they're saying. One more card for Shalu. So this is all about you, sweetie. All about you. They want you to concentrate on yourself and not anything else. Speak to yourself with kindness. Be aware of how you speak to yourself. Speak to yourself with kindness. Be still in your creative thought. And let go of what no longer serves you, honey. So you have work to do. Just like I was saying before, you attract who you are. You have to look deep inside of yourself. Who am I? How do I love myself? How do I see myself? Because you don't want to attract someone into your life that's going to be a narcissist, that's going to be someone who's going to take advantage of you, because they can smell that a mile away. So you have inner child work to do. There's a tower moment coming for you. And a tower moment is not a bad thing. That means that you have work to do for yourself before you can let in anyone into your peace, into your life. Because what you want for you is someone who's going to love you unconditionally. Okay? And again, the readings may not be what you want, but it's what you need. So that's all I'm saying. What do you, right, Nancy? It isn't always what you want, but it's going to be what you need. Hi, sweetie. That's my daughter. She's like, hi, Mom. All right. So I am going to, do we have any other questions, my loves? Just no. Was there anyone else that was looking for? I love you too, sweetie. career guidance. Okay. Wow. Enlightenment and moving forward. So you're moving forward in your career. Maybe a promotion, or you're thinking of moving up, making a change. If you are thinking of doing that, and this is your legacy, be persistent. You will be good at it. You will get that promotion, or whatever it is that you're looking to move up in your business. Or if you're looking to be like self-employed, you will be abundant in that. Okay. One more card for you for career. One more card, please. Not this one. You know what? Let me use this deck. This is actually a career and career deck. And these cards are hard to move around. They're so thick. Any field that in particular. I heard you say, I love the sciences. Are you like a science kind of geek? Or has it been more like a hobby? Yeah. Okay. So that's what I hear. I hear you telling me, I love the sciences. So you got to see like what it is that you like what science. Like I always love biology, microbiology, anatomy and physiology. So you have to look and see what it is that you love to do as I'm saying biologist, as in science. You can become like a researcher. You're very good at doing research. You're very like meticulous and particular about that. So that might be something, and see like if you're good like in biology or chemistry or what it is. So I see unfolding access to greater prosperity, and things are opening up for you slowly. You just have to make the decision. Okay. And then act with diplomacy to reach your goals, my love. And innovation. You need to come up with new strategies to keep your plans in motion. So don't stay stagnant. Are you feeling a little stagnant right now? Because if you are, start thinking of what you need to do to get your things in motion. Maybe go back to school if you haven't gone back to school. If you are in school, maybe changing your major if your major is not exactly what you're looking for, things like that. Okay. But make sure that you're moving forward and you're not sitting stagnant. She been in here telling you love you for what? No, Shalu. There's no obstacles coming. What are you talking about? That's a self-fulfilling prophecy, honey. You need to let that go. Whether you have a job or not, you need to go ahead and figure out how you can get back to school. You can get FAFSA. You can get free money. If you haven't used your FAFSA yet, you can go and get it. Because that's what I did. I went back to college and I wasn't working, and I got full rides to FAFSA. What I did was that I started out in like junior college first to get my associate's degree, and then moved over to another college. And then by the time you go to get like your bachelor's or something, you can find a job, and then what'll happen is that they can reimburse for you, because what you need to do is find a job at what it is that you want to work at. Okay. No matter where it is. All right. You can start from the bottom up, as long as it's at the business or at the place where you want to be at. Okay. So there's no such thing as obstacles. You're the one that puts obstacles in front of you. That's what we do to ourselves. There are no obstacles, my love. Okay. Yolanda, you need some love answers. Yolanda, you guys with the love, man. Yolanda. You need some love answers. Let me get the love deck. Let me just pull the love deck for you. Mm-hmm. You know, I can't say nothing because I used to be like that too. It's like, how does he love me? Am I gonna find love? Now I'm like, I don't give a shit. If it comes, it comes, and if not, it's okay. Gifts. Love's greatest gift is the ability to truly understand one another. Again, working on yourself, baby. If you don't understand one another, it doesn't matter. All right, let's see. sparks. Keep the sparks flying and surprise each other with gestures of love. So let me see something. All right. Let's see. So sparks, it looks like sparks are flying or are going to be flying. Again, we need to enter that with what? Open eyes, my guys. We need to make sure that if there are red flags. Yeah, so it looks like you might be meeting somebody new. When? I don't know. We'll see if we get a timing card or not. Am I keeping these? So it says here, the X, healing from past heartbreak takes time. Be patient with yourself. And individuality. Be wary of possessive partners and maintain your individuality. So again, keep your eyes open. Don't just fall in love and forget everything else. Nurture your relationships like blooming flowers, and they will flourish. Yolanda, I'm talking about you right now. I'm talking about you. You not listening? ¿Qué está pasando? Come on. Don't settle, which is what I'm telling you. Don't settle. When you see the red flags, Yolanda, run the other way. I'm telling you right now. Nancy, you're funny. But it looks like you're going to meet somebody new from what I see here. And there will be sparks. Nail biting. But don't let your past relationships ruin your future relationships. So make sure that you have understood what the lessons were and move it along. And let those people go with love and light for you, because you need to make sure that they're not siphoning any energy from you. Okay. And when you do meet that person, you nurture that relationship. Okay. Oh, wow. I put this away because I was like, it fell out and I was like, whatever. But this is the third time the card comes out. Look, Yolanda, if that's what you're looking for, it fell out 3 times. Look at it. Wedding. So that's either you or you're going to a wedding. I don't know, but it fell out 3 times and I put it away both times. So D, and would I like to, will I get hours for work? What happened, Nancy? Let's see. Let's see. Let me get the deck with the for work. So we'll use this one. Actually, you know what? No, they're telling me use this deck because it's a yes or no. What the? Oof. Let's see. Will you get hours for work? Let's see, honey. Well, it fell out 3 times. Look, the first time it fell out, I was like, oh, it's a fluke. The second time I fell out, I was like, I was like, if it falls out again, then I'll show it to her. But then it fell out a 3rd time. So I said, okay, I'm going to show it to her. All right. So let's see. It's a maybe for hours at work. So it looks like they're cutting back a lot of hours at your job. You might want to start looking for another place to work at if they're cutting your hours, because I don't see a definite yes for more hours of work. Yeah, so so you might want to look to maybe get more hours somewhere else, okay? Because I don't see that they're going to be giving more hours anytime soon. Just be wary of that. All right. Because if they're not hiring new people, yeah, I got you. If they're not hiring new people and then they're cutting hours, that might not be a good thing. So you might want to start looking for another job. If it's to supplement or to move forward, okay? You might I would suggest that you start looking for another job, my love. Okay, so so Jay, can I ask why? What? What? Okay, this is very weird. Okay. Adding the bowling sound back on the bowling post. Was she trying to? Well, maybe it was just a mistake. I mean, let's see. Let's see what lies beneath. What lies beneath? So we use this one. So this is the card that popped up. Fake friends. That's for you, Jay. So, I mean, it's just a sound. So I'm not sure why that has any relevance to anything. So this is another card that popped up. Caught. Getting caught cheating. So I'm not sure. And I did try to ask her higher self, and her higher self isn't talking. And I see game over. So they told me to pull this deck for you. I mean, not to get too personal, but yeah, that's what that she's confused or something. I don't know. I don't know if she was supposed to be doing something with a different account, or she confused that account with your account, or what it was that she was doing. But I think you're looking like a lot into it. Like you don't really need to look a lot into it. But those cards did come out. They told me to pull that deck. So I don't know if that's a side thing that or something else that's going on in your life. Let's see. Messages from the Cosmic Oracle. What is it that's going on with Jay? So why don't you just straight up ask her? I mean, that's what I would do. Just say, you know, like what happened? Why did the sound come off and then go back on again? You know what I mean? I don't know. She's not coming forward with any information for me. And I already asked her. And I'm trying to... So it's a fake account she messaged you on, but she thinks you don't know she has a fake account, but you know she does have a fake account. Is that what I'm reading here on here? Because it's a little confusing. Yes. Okay. So this is what I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you, Jay, you're going to remove that fake account from your Instagram and you're going to block it. Why? Because that's trouble. That's all I'm going to tell you. Don't worry about what she did do, what she didn't do. Just get rid of the account. Block the account, get rid of the account. I don't see her doing, yes, she could be confused, but I'm going to be honest with you. The only reason why somebody puts up a fake account is to do no good. That's all I'm going to tell you. So I would just get rid of that fake account, block it off your Instagram, don't have it on your Instagram, and don't worry about it. Okay? That's what I would do. Because if it's really her with the fake account, she knows what she's doing. So don't, just delete that. Just delete it. Don't ask any questions. Just delete it. Okay? Hit delete and block. Delete and block. Do not engage with it at all. Okay? Stay away. Way off. All right, guys. So I don't see people having more questions. Do you guys just want to yeah, it's okay. Just do not engage. I don't know, D. What question do you have? She's lurking. I didn't want to go there, but since you went there, Nancy, I would just, like I said, Jay, do not engage. Delete that. Oh my God. Something else, Nancy. Yes, a huevo quiere sal. That's what my mama used to say. Ese huevo quiere sal. Oh my God. What is it that you hate about being single? How long have you been single? When I say single, my love, I mean nothing. No situationships, no friends with benefits, nothing. Because when you look, being single means you're single. It means you're not going out at night with random people doing random things. And you know what I'm talking about? You're single. It means you're not going out at night with random people doing random things. And you know what I'm talking about when I say random things, my love, okay? Because then you're not single. Being single means being in yourself, being with yourself, and being able to do the work and say, like I said before, to one of our other beautiful, beautiful souls that was here, and I hope still here, can you look at yourself in the mirror and say, I love you. You're worthy. You're the most beautiful person in the whole wide world. No one in this world is better than you. Can you do that without looking away, without looking away, without having self-doubts, without saying, can you do those things? Really, can you do those things? Because if you can't, okay, it's only been a few months, baby. It's only been a few months. Are you doing the work for you, though? This is what I want you to do. I want you to self-evaluate. All right? I want you to look at yourself and see how you love yourself. Do you put yourself first? Do you take care of yourself first? Are you doing everything for you first? That's okay. That's okay. Me too. And I'm so happy. Okay? Because the thing is, you want someone that's going to come into your life that is going to be the right person for you, that isn't going to come in and have so much baggage, that's going to come in and isn't going to slowly become that narcissist in your life. You understand? So what I want you to do, my love, is to start manifesting what you want. Okay? I want you to look at it and be, now, if you're going to say, I want someone's going to love me the way I love myself, you have to look at how you love yourself. Because if the way you love yourself is not on point, that's not what you want. All right? So I want you to list the things that you want this person to be. I want you to list those things as if that person was already there in front of you. I want you to list it as if that person, you created that person out of nothing. That's how I want you to do it. And however long it's going to take is however long it's going to take. You have to be on a journey. You have to go with the flow. I will look at that for you. But I also want you to listen to this, because I don't want you to end up in a relationship, my love, where by the end of the year, you're going to be running the other way. Okay. But I'm going to ask that yes or no question right now for you, my love. The first card is a maybe. So let's see. And this is too many cards. I just want 2 more cards, please. Oh, again, too many cards. I just want 2 more cards. So maybe. That's what I'm getting. Not a yes and not a no for you, for love, for this year. Could it come? Yes. But where are you? Where are you right now in the work that you need to do for yourself? Are you going to attract the type of love that you really want? Or is it going to be the same thing that you've been going through over and over and over again? Is it going to be another lesson? Okay, sweetie? Oh. If I will meet a new girl. Damn, you're specific, Jay. That's okay. There's nothing wrong with being lonely. There's nothing wrong with being by yourself either, honey. Exactly. There you go. Listen, look at what Debbie Texas wrote. I'd rather do the work and wait on my soulmate and not just be with another body. Hello. And that's what I say too. Another body is not enough for me, baby. I need my soulmate, or I'm good as I am. So maybe. I don't see a definite yes or a definite no. And remember that these things can change. So you have to look at, again, are you doing the work? Right. He said April. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I see maybe. I don't see like a definite yes or definite no. She's going to come. Yeah. But it's in divine timing. It's all in divine timing. And remember that when you manifest, it's what you want in that person, not what you don't want in that person. But you have to also look at where you are in loving yourself, because you don't want to attract the wrong person, the wrong body. Okay. So it all depends on you, what you manifest. I see maybe. I don't have a definite yes or no answer for you. The ancestors are like back and forth on that. Okay. And remember that it also has to do with the other person and where the other person is at. So if you have that potential soulmate that's coming to you and they're still not where they need to be, I would rather they just stay away and keep working on themselves and come when they're ready too. Because I don't want all that baggage either. All right. Exactly. And that's what you don't want. Don't rush it. Don't run into it. You don't want heartbreak. You don't want another person who chooses someone else or anything like that. Okay. Just work on you, Jay. Work on yourself and you will attract the right person when you are ready, when the timing is right. Yeah. I still keep I get yes and no, yes and no. So again, you have work to do. They have work to do. You want the girl to come to you when that person is ready. Well, if she's pushing you away and she's not where she needs to be, let it go, baby. She's not where she needs to be. That's going to be another heartache. You're going to cause yourself to have another heartache because you keep pushing it. Let it go, my love. Okay? I know a lot of love readings today. LYS, Nancy. All right. Now, do we have any other questions? Do you have like any any questions about, Do you guys want to like see maybe a general reading on the world, on the planet, anything like that? What do you guys want to do? Do I do it every week? No, I don't do a live every single week because I have to pick and choose my time. On the 11th, though, I will be doing, so the 11th of every month, I put up a reading for all the 12 signs. And it's usually pre-recorded because I do work nights. So I pre-record it during the day and I put it in. I do want to do one like a live one day. So whenever there's like the 11th is on a Monday or a Sunday, I might do that live. But usually I record them and I upload them every week. But I do want to, try to do more lives. I'll probably try to do a live like once a month for now until I can transition out of my job and just do this full time. Okay. Well, Jay, you dream about each other because you do think about each other, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you should be together right now. Okay. Because I know when I think about people, I dream about them, and sometimes they'll dream about me as well. Okay. Those are synchronicities. But again, you guys, we have to heal as people, just like Nancy's saying right there. We have to heal to attract the right person. To worry. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to pull some cards, but I'm not worried. I don't watch the news. I don't watch what's going on, all the craziness, because I refuse to keep that in my timeline. We can switch timelines whenever we want, and we can move to a timeline that's better for us. Okay. So let's see. So we have the Knight of Candles, Joshua, leader of faith. So have faith that everything is going to be okay. I have faith that everything's going to be fine. And I also, like I said, I don't spend my time looking at the news, looking at what's going on, doing all of those things, because then it just becomes a part of my life. I keep that stuff away from me because it's very three-dimensional, and I don't want to be in that three-dimensional state. And also what you don't want is to be so invested in what's going on that now it's a self-fulfilling prophecy as well. Things will write itself. It's going to be a little back and forth. It's going to take a little bit of time, but have faith. Make sure that you are grounding, that you are doing the work that you need to do. It affects your job. Yeah, I got you. For yourself, make sure that you're staying in a positive mode and you're not sitting there all the time just watching the news and watching what's going on. Okay. But have faith. I would always make sure with having faith that everything is going to be okay. Understand that there is going to be a little bit of back and forth. Okay. And then Nancy, you said you wanted a card. Of course, Nancy. The star. I mean, come on. Come on, Nancy. Stay aware. Yeah, have faith. Oh. And of course, the Queen of Candles, Nancy. The Queen of Candles, Nancy. There you look. These are your cards, Nancy. These are your cards. The star, the Queen of Candles. You are a prophet. You are a healer and you are a prophet. Okay. And you know this. The new has always been scripted. I feel like you're coming into your own now, Nancy. It's kind of like the journey that you've been going through is so great. Okay, Nancy, but you're coming into your own. But again, you're the star and the queen, baby. and celebration. There you go. And future man of mine goes, oh my God, Yolanda. Yeah, you can do heavy protection even when you're going into work as well. So just make sure that you're always, you know, just ask your ancestors to be with you, to protect you, to work with you and all and everything. Okay. Bye, Nancy. All right. So it looks like I don't think we have to have any more questions, right? Let's do some general stuff. Yeah, I know. I know how you feel. Oh, you know what? I haven't used these cards in a while. So I have a lot of ascension transformations. There's going to be ends of cycles right now and beginnings. So we're going to have a lot of contemplation to go through. Let me see. Okay. I'm sorry, Jay. I didn't see that you had that question. I'll look at it in a minute. There's a lot of people that are ascending right now. A lot of people that are going through transformation. They're going to be ends of many cycles that we're going to be going through, and there's going to be a lot of new beginnings. And there's a lot of us that are going through cycles of finding inner truth and guidance, hard work, diligence, and progress. And remember that while we ascend, also the planet is ascending with us. The solar plex. I'll let you know in a sec, Debbie. And we just need to let go and trust. This is just general, guys. Harmony, acceptance, and patience. So we need to have harmony. We need to accept what is and move forward. Go with the flow. But there is going to be a lot of quick movement. So you guys just be ready with everything that's going on. Not a lot of changes, really. There's going to be a lot of things that are just going to end, like old paradigms and things like that. Which is great, because a lot of the old paradigms just are not that great. So let me just answer your question, Jay, because you were asking if you were like a seer or anything like that. Well, we've all lived many, many lives, and we've all lived for thousands and thousands of years. That's something that all of us have been through. A lot of the new star seeds that are here now are brand new souls, which is why a lot of them grow up, are born with knowing, and a lot of them have a lot of gifts. And sometimes they're born with ADHD, things like that as well. Let's see. I keep getting movement, quick decisions. So there are a lot of quick decisions that are being made right now. But let me go into your question, Jay. You have been alive for thousands of years. Most of us have. So that's one question that I can answer yes right off the bat. And you do look. Everybody has at some level has intuition, is able to do the things that we do. They just have to work at it. So if you wanted to use your gifts, there are a lot of different ways that you can work at it. A lot of different people that you can follow that can help you with it. Give me a minute because a card fell on the floor. Okay. And I have a yes. So you do have some type of intuition. You need to pay attention to it more. You need to develop it more. Yeah, I get a lot of yeses. So I have 3 yeses right here. Hold on. 4 and 5. So yes, that's 5 yeses for you, Jay. Okay. And then Yolanda, I did see your question. So just give me a moment. Think of them as just being in the other room. And a lot of it has to do with meditation as well. If it's not something that you've done on a regular basis, I actually had a subscription to ONE-O with Cornelius Christopher, and he's really good at showing you like how to meditate. And that might be something that you might want to take advantage of. Also, other people, like if you look at my description box below, there's a lot of people that I follow. A lot of people that are good with different things like, you know, manifestation, meditation, readers, things like that. So I have maybe and no on the question of the government. Okay. Now, let me see. Yolanda, you want to know what path he should take after high school? For your son. Hold on. There was a card that I thought flipped over. So I have this Queen of Swords, unbiased judgment, independent, clear boundaries, direct communication. So your son is very direct and has unbiased judgment. That's really good for someone who wants to be a lawyer. Let's see. And he comes up with Wheel of Fortune. So he has good karma. So whatever he chooses, it's going to be, he's going to be a saver. So he saves a lot of money, right? But I feel like he can be hands-on too, like an engineer or something like electrical or mechanical engineer too, but he would be good as a lawyer as well. Yeah, I keep hearing engineering. So I guess he likes engineering. Does he like engineering? Or is he like, does he like one of those kids that used to be like in robotics club, or he likes to build things and stuff like that? Like if he was tinkering with the car, he would, like if his dad was tinkering with the car or an uncle was tinkering with the car, he would be there with hands on. Okay. I mean, that's something that you can think about. But remember, guys, whether you have money or not, there's ways to be able to go to school without having to pay that much money or not have to pay at all. You can go to the FAFSA, even if you're not working, you can put that in and see how much they'll give you. And go to, like, you can start out at like the local college where it's not that much money. Get your associate's degree there. You get all of like the classes at that time. And then at that point move on to your next classes, to the next, to a 4-year college where you can get your master's degree. But if he's very hands-on, I keep hearing engineering. So he could be like a mechanical engineer or an electrical engineer, but I think more like mechanical engineer, like putting things together. That's what I feel like more for him. And you can, they should have more high schools where the high school has these things in place. Like my daughter went to a high school where they had like an electrical program, they had a mechanical program, they had all of those things. And when you got out of there, like you got out with like her one of her friends was in the electrical program, and he got out of high school working as an electrician right away. So he's interning to get his license as an electrician. And if he wanted to go to college, he can go to college at any time and become an electrical engineer, which he might do at some point. But he's working in a job that's making like $35, $40 an hour. You know what I mean? Navy school. Okay. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I mean, if they get rid of the FAFSA, what are they going to do? It's ridiculous. It would be ridiculous for them to do that because these kids need it now. And how are they going to go to college? A lot of times they can't afford to. But if they are working in a job where, like, let's say he's good with his hands, let's say he's good with his hands and he starts working somewhere where he can work as an electrician, or he can work in something mechanical. Maybe they will reimburse college for him, because I know a lot of businesses will reimburse you when you go to college if you're studying something that has to do with the business as well. Okay, yeah. So I keep getting yeses on like engineering or something like that, but like he can go to technical school if he wants to, if he can do that. But if he goes like to a 2-year college, it's not very expensive. Like one semester could be $3,000-$4,000. I know you're thinking like, oh, that's a lot of money, but I mean, he can get a job doing something else right now to help pay for it. You can go and just do 2 or 3 classes a semester, where it's not that as expensive. I did that as well. I would do 2 or 3 classes every semester in the summer as well. Because I wanted to make sure that it wouldn't go over, what I could pay. It'll take longer to get the degree, but you'll still be able to do it. Okay. What was the question? Feeling of FAFSA for me. Filing a FAFSA for me is, a reunion. Humaida. A reunion. Now I wonder with you guys. So this is a question from Humaida that I'm answering right now about a reunion with someone. So this is too many cards. I'm going to do this as a yes or no. Guys, okay? And I need to get a couple of yeses. Thank you. He was listening. Yeah, I think he would do very well as an engineer. I know it's a lot of steps that you need to take, but just explore your options and see what you guys can do, okay? All right, so I see yes and no. Let's see, one more card, please. Okay, so I see yes and no. So this is a maybe. My thing is, why is this person wanting to come back into your life? Why is this person wanting a reunion from you? What are they seeing that's coming up in your life that that they want to come back? Why did they leave in the first place? You understand? So you really have to look at, because a lot of times when you break up with someone, you haven't seen them in a long time, and you're doing well, you're doing all of these things, and they start seeing how well you're doing, all of a sudden they want you back. And it's for no other reason than the simple fact that now you're doing really well, and now they're like, oh, I should never have left, or I'm going to try to get that back. And it's just like a ploy to bring you back to that lower. This is for Humaida. She's right there. Yes, that's true. So you want to make sure that whatever is going on, that there's good intentions, and this isn't coming in as a malicious intent. I see it It's like yes and no, yes and no. So be very, very wary of why this person is trying to come back into your life, my love. Okay? Because it's not always for good intentions, and it's not always for a good thing. Yeah, it's like back and forth, yes and no, yes and no. So be very wary of this reunion. Very, very wary, my love. Okay? And I think I'm going to take one more question. We're going on 2 hours, and I'm like, my throat is dry. You're welcome, sweetie. Be very wary of what's going on, honey, okay? Don't just let anybody in, okay? If they were trifling once, they're going to be trifling again. All right, let's see. Oh, you're very welcome, my love. Yeah, I'm going to try to do more lives. I'm going to try to at least do once a month. Like I said, my next video is going to be on the 11th, and it's going to be for all 12 zodiac signs. And like I said, the next time, let me double check for you guys, because there has to be a day that the 11th is on a weekend that I'm off, so I can do that live, and that'll be interesting. But let me look at the calendar. Give me a sec. Vamos a ver, vamos a ver. Oh my God, in May, the 11th is Mother's Day, and it's on a Sunday. Maybe we'll do that live. Ooh, yes. Yes, the solar plexus, Debbie. Hold on. So there's a YouTube channel called Meditative Mind. Meditative Mind, and all they do is chakra healing. They do like sound bowls, wind chimes, everything. So go to Meditative Mind. It has the little lotus flower, Debbie. And look for the one. There's one that's 6 hours long that you could put it on at night, really, really low. And then there's one that's like 3 hours that you can put it on during the day when you're working and doing things around the house. Okay. So again, Meditative Mind. Go to that on YouTube. And then Raya, you have a career reading. Okay. Actually, let me go with the career cards. Am I keeping these two? So I have fast changes. So either you'll be leaving a job soon, or you'll be moving from one job to another, or moving up very quickly, or your work may change dramatically. Now, I see that you have to just make things work out. But you have to put in effort to excel at whatever it is that you're going to be moving on to, and then manifest. So if you're going to be moving on and moving up, manifest to what it is that you want. Manifest the right path that you want to be working on, my love. Okay. But I do see fast changes in your career. Yeah, I think that Mother's Day, I know it's Mother's Day, but it's the 11th. So I don't know. You guys let me know. You guys have the comments. You guys let me know if Mother's Day on the 11th is a good day for me to do that live, and I'll do all 12 signs on that live. So it won't be so much questions, but just the signs, okay? Right. So what you're going to do, my love, Raya, is you're going to look at the job that it is that you want, right? So if you're not sure of the position or what industry it's in, I want you to concentrate on how you're going to feel. The gut is the solar plexus, Debbie. So they have all of the chakras, so you can do all of them. You can do, like, one day you can do the solar plex. One day you can do the throat chakra. One day you can do, the root chakra. So it's just something that you can listen to. Okay, sweetie? So I'm sorry, Raya. So what you're going to do is you're going to look at what is it that how you want your life to be. So you're going to manifest it as if all you're doing is catching up to it. Like you're already there. All right. Like, I never knew exactly what company I wanted to work for or what position I wanted to be in a company, but I always would manifest. I would always manifest how I would feel once I got that promotion. What would I do with the funds? What would I do? You know, that's how you want to manifest it. If you're not sure, like what company you want to work for, or you're not sure, you know, if you want to move up to a higher position or not. That's what I would do, and see it as if you're just catching up to it. That's all you're doing. It's already there for you. It's already yours. You're just catching up to that. Now, if you do know what position it is, I want you to think about that. Even write it down. This is the position this is my position now. And in this position, I'm able to do XYZ with the funds that I receive from this position and that I accept. And I accept the abundance of, you know, all of those things you want to write down. Then you want to say, like, I want to have money. Like myself, I want to be financially abundant. I don't just look at, I want this money. I look at, like myself, I want to be financially abundant. I don't just look at, I want this money. I look at, I look at what I'm going to do with the money, because the money flows in and it's going to flow out. So I'm going to donate to charities. I'm going to pay for my daughter's college in full. I'm going to pay for my other daughter's student loans. I'm going to make sure that they don't have any problems in the future, that I'm able to set them up, that they have money, that they can follow their dreams. Because to me, the most important thing is that my kids are happy. I'm not looking at, how well they're doing in the company, how high they're moving up. My question for them when I speak to them is, are you happy? That's what's most important to me. So I look at the money is already mine. I'm just looking at how it's going to flow out all of the time. And I always have it flowing out in a positive way. It's not just I'm hoarding all of this money, because then it's never going to come to you. So you're going to do the same thing with your job. How, with this position that I'm in now, how can I help somebody below me? How can I be a better leader to help the people that are below me? So you have to think of it that way. Okay. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome, my love. Nash, sure. You can ask a question, my love. I know what you're talking about. So I'm just so that you understand, that person was a manifestation of the large collective that was here at that time. Okay. And in order for things like that to happen, everybody in the world would have to be in the same mental state at the same time. Right now, at the state that we're in, yes, with all of the things that are happening, we are in a state of ascension. We are in a higher state of vibration. There's enough of us in the world that we are keeping a better balance on what's going on. But I'm going to go ahead and ask that yes or no question for you, my love. And that was that question was from Ayan. And right now, to me, it would be a no. And it is a no. Another no. Oh, that was a yes. That was a yes. So yes, no, no. What's next? One more card, please. One more card. Yeah, we would all have to be in that vibrational state for that to happen. We would have to manifest that for that to happen. And I don't see any one of us manifesting that into this plane at this time. And remember that we are what we decide that we're going to be spending our time watching and looking at every single day. So it's up to you to stay in that positive mindset and stay in what we do every day is that we're always sending love and light to the planet, love and light to everyone that's around. That's what we need to keep doing in order for those types of things not to manifest. So do you have a question? Because I'm going to be getting off in a sec. Let's see, anybody else? I was waiting for you, Nash, but I guess we'll have to wait for the next live. I mean, whatever the question is, I got a no and a maybe. I'm sorry, Deanne, are they really going to try to separate us? I'm not following your question. Remember, I don't watch the news. Remember, I don't watch the news. I don't have access to news. I don't watch the news. I don't pay attention to the news. I don't have it on my feed or anything like that. I do not feed into any of that. I do not manifest into any of that. That is not a part of my vibrational state. Okay. So is this like about the news? Is this personal? Okay. So I can feel comfortable. Okay, so you have a question, P? Because I'm going to be getting off in a second. So let's ask your questions, guys. Okay, so if someone is not accepting your friend's request and is not replying to you, what do you think that means? What do you guys think that means? Because that tells me that this person is not interested. Do not put yourself out there for someone that is not worth your time and your effort. A man or a woman that wants to be with you is going to move heaven and earth to be with you and is going to show you the queen that you are. And if they are not doing it, that tells you right there what it is. Okay. You have to understand that you are worthy of what you want. You are worthy of manifesting what you need. If this person is doing this, then they are not the person that's supposed to be in your life. So you need to just let that go, my love. Just let it go. There is someone better for you out there. Okay. So don't even worry about it. Don't even fret it. Live your life. My love, live your life. Okay. Can I ask what's coming in my love life? Let me get the love cards. Okay, hold on. Ah, this goes here. Good night, my love, Debbie. Okay. So I do see a connection. Now remember that anything that comes to you is in divine timing. So you guys, I want you to let go of the outcome. When is it going to happen? Who is it going to be? Things like that. Go with the flow. You need to live your life and not worry about what is or isn't coming. And it could be a long distance thing, or this person could be someone who you know that is at a long distance. Okay, my love. One more card for you for Sonal. Am I saying that right? Is it Sonal or is it Sonal? And beware of love's illusions and see reality clearly. That's one thing that I keep telling everybody. Yes, you're looking for love. Great. Please do not be so in love with love that you don't see the red flags, okay? So be aware of that. Be wary of it. Sometimes the universe sends you a lesson before they send you the right one to see if you're gonna take it. And star, your hope and optimism are a powerful love magnet. So manifest what you want. Have hope. Be optimistic. Live your life. Be the person you want to be, because that will attract the right person to you without all of the baggage that they come with. Make sure that you're doing the work for yourself and that you're doing everything that you need to do, because what you want is to look at yourself and say, okay, if I want someone to love me the way I love me, how do I love me? And take it from there. Okay. Until you can look at yourself in the mirror and tell you and say, I love you. You're wonderful. You're gorgeous, or whatever it is. If you can't do that, then you need to have a lot of work to do, because you don't want someone else to come in and see that and take advantage of you. Okay, my love? All right, guys. Now, Dan, the ant. The question, I understand you're trying to say so I can feel comfortable. If you want, my email's on the down in the bottom. Just send me an email, because I was trying to ask like your higher self about it, and your higher self was like, yeah, I'm not going into that, and didn't want to answer my question for me, but for you. But guys, thank you so much for being here in this live. It was exciting. A lot of people came, a lot of friends came as well. And we've been on this for 2 hours and a half, but thank you so much for being here. You guys are the best. I want to thank you so much for everything that you do. Thank you for, hitting the likes, subscribing and all of that. Just read the information in the description box below. I do sound healing as well. And I also do readings, personal readings through Zoom. The pricing and everything is in the description box below. But, guys, thank you so much for showing up for me, for coming here, for spending 2 hours with me. And for those of you that came a little bit late, hopefully we'll do this again. I know I'll do it again in April. I don't know what day we'll do a live, but definitely May 11th, since it's on a Sunday, we'll do a live, because I do the 12 zodiac signs on the 11th of every month. And maybe what I'll do is that I'll do like the zodiac sign, and then I'll do a question for someone that's that sign as well, to make it even more interesting. Okay. But I want to thank you guys so much for being here again. Blessings, love, light, healing for all of you. I want you to make sure that you're working on yourself, working on your chakras, working on your heart, working on your love for you, not for someone else, for you, because you are worthy of anything and everything that your hearts desire, my guys. I love you, my loves. Thank you so much for being here. God bless you. Okay. Blessings. Mwah, 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 mwah. Bye-bye.